Today we're back in Birthdays The Beginnings. This game is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in the last episode making it. If you guys remember, in the last episode we have this sweet deep sea creature wherever he is. Let's find him. He's down here somewhere. Where's he at? I know you're down here. There he is right there. We tried to evolve him, but the evolution form did not work out so well. So this game is all about the ecosystem, creating an ecosystem that allows various species to thrive, and you have to have the right situations. Like as you can see here, the temperature right where we are right now is 40 degrees Celsius, and it's a specific depth, so like shallows 1. The land has to be a certain temperature. Things need to be a specific temperature in order to get other things to thrive, to get various things to thrive. Now here's the biggest thing that I noticed we were having an issue with last time, and that was essentially balancing the global temperature. And so you can see when you lower the land, obviously things get hotter, and so what we need to do is actually probably balance out the amount of sea life, the amount of sea with the amount of land. And I don't know if we have enough yet. So let's just see what we have happen here when we speed this up. This game is so much fun. I know I probably didn't describe it well. You can go back and watch the first episode if you're interested in learning more in my first impressions and stuff. But basically the gist of it is that you are creating a world, and you need to balance the world in order to make things thrive. And so that is what happens. You're this little guy, and you kind of you control this guy, and you give the appropriate situations to have this life survive. And then things can go extinct. Other things can take the extinct thing's place. Things eat other things, obviously. We've got a couple different types of fish. We've got a jellyfish. Unfortunately, like I said, we lost the, what was it called? The salamander thing. It was the first, like, land animal, this thing right here, which you need 27 to 33 degrees Celsius birth temp on the land. And so we need to cool the land down a little bit more. The spiders? Sweet. So we need to get this temperature at a specific temp to get it to actually, like, appear. And also, another thing, too, is that you need to have some things require a specific amount of something else. So you can see the birth moisture, 49% to 88%. So you gotta, there's a lot of things you gotta take into account. Let's see if we can we use this here? What occurs, I wonder? What occurs as a result of that? I have no idea. I've also expanded the sea a little bit, so things should start happening here. And the water temp's going up a little bit. We're expanding it. I don't want to have it completely divided off, but I don't know. It might be fine. Because I want to actually shape the world to look a specific way too, you know? What does the water of life do? Air temp's going up. Plant percentage is going up. Animal percentage is going down. Is anything going to happen here? A couple of things going down. There's so much Pikea. Those are those little fish things. Here we go! We got a new thing! What is it called? I don't even know. Whenever it pops up, I wanna gather information on it as quickly as possible before it gets before it dies off or goes extinct. It's another fish! Sweet! It's a sweet looking fish. We got like a blobfish, jawless fish last time. It's another jawless fish. This is a Sacambaspis. Oh my gosh. This is, that migrated shallow waters in search of prey. It sucks in the cycle of Medusa through its jawless mouth. So this is another evolution of something, of a previous thing that we've already. But I don't have a river source yet, so we definitely need to acquire that at some point, hopefully. We'll find it on the map. But just for the time being, we'll kind of make, I guess we'll make kind of a river. Just to kind of keep the look of things a little better. I don't know. I want it to look nice too, you know? I don't want it to just be a blob of land. I know we're killing off a lot of plant life, but it should grow back. And then hopefully by kind of adding some water in the middle here, we'll get more vegetation all around anyway. Until we can get a river source. And then I was just experimenting with the river source in the tutorial, so I don't really know what it does yet. And so I'm kind of excited to see what exactly will happen once we get going with it. I know you can't take it into the ocean, though. I know that much. Okay, so that's looking good. We're gonna also, let's make one of these like a little bit lower. I don't want to have it all shallows, you know. We gotta provide space for other things to kind of grow, other types of life. And we might as well also expand the deep sea area and make that look like an actual, you know, drop off of what you would actually expect it to look like. Because I don't want it to just be this big gaping chasm, you know. There we go. That's kind of looking a little bit better. Yeah, it's looking a little bit better. You can kind of just move around and drag it like that, and it gives you a nice little Minecraft block look. So the more like you flatten out an area like this, I think he doesn't have to be all the way down there, but the more of an area you expand, the more that can essentially develop in that area, which is kind of cool. There we go. Let's just keep this going. Let's just keep this going. I'm really into this right now. Developing the ecosystem. We're like magma core like level is right behind where we're at right now, which is kind of cool. There we go. Cool. So that's plenty of space. More things should start spawning there, I hope. And I also want to kind of make some of this. We don't want to do too much right there. I kind of want to make some of this like the same level, but a little bit deeper, probably like C10 or so, and see if anything grows there. Or anything. Okay, so we're in deep sea. Yeah, just see if anything kind of develops in that area. I guess I don't really understand how to increase this temp more than what it is. The global temp is going up because of more water, I believe. But I don't know how to make the shallows a better temperature. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do to get that to happen. I wish you could, I don't know. You got to start it flat or you're going to have this kind of problem where everything's going to be crazy like this. So you obviously got to start in the ocean and then develop and have that stuff go onto land. Okay, so we got a nice little chunk of area here, so hopefully something happens as a result of that. Let's go ahead and go back out of here and see if anything appears as a result of what we just did. Sacabambapsis. It's hard to say. Everything is dying. Everything's going down in numbers. Oh no. What do we do? Maybe, hopefully it'll come back and go away from this, because there's plenty of area it could go to. So I'm assuming because of where I just dug this water out, there's some moisture close to this area, and so I think it'll come back. I think it will come back in time. Let's hope so, at least. It's going down in numbers. Oh, there, climbed a little bit. Two things. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. I don't like that. I don't like that beeping noise. The Astrostraspis. Gosh, I can't even say these names. That is also going down, and that's this thing. 36 to 46, consuming Pikaia and Cyclomedusa. Well, when one thing dies, something else will take its place. 47 degrees. Okay, I want to experiment and see if I raise this up. Oh, I want to get it to 40. If I can get it to, we're on upland now. I want to get it to 41 degrees, because I think that's when something actually births. And then I know that you can get like pine trees and stuff too, and so I would like to figure out how that happens. Yeah, let's see if this works on this thing. Now, the last time we did this, whatever it was, died immediately. So, it happened and then it died. Okay. Give it a little bit of time. Don't die on me. Whatever it is. I'm hoping that... Okay, that thing's still low. Speed it up. Okay, we got something new. It died immediately. Verge of extinction. On the verge of extinction. Lots of things. Normal recovery leaf. River source. Finally. Okay. Small recovery leaf. Seed of mutation. Okay, let's find this thing and figure out what it needs. What do you need? What exactly? Swims in both hot and deep seas due to sudden mutation. It appears where Anomalocaris can be found. 49 to 59, so pretty hot. Okay, so we know this now. We know that this guy needs 24 to 56. He consumes Pikea and Cyclo, so when that supply dies, something else will come up. Then this is no. What? No, Dino. This thing is on the verge of extinction too. Shallow seas, Dinorhethys. So it needs other things to eat. So if we mess with something, it can come severely damage other things. It's getting really hot. I wonder if that's probably got something to do with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you what this river source is. Where is it? Oh, right here. So we need a 3x3 section of flat land. And so what we need to do is we need to raise this. Now all we have to do is raise up the land, or I should say lower the land like this. And it will create a river and like a waterfall like area, which is pretty cool. And I think, like, obviously something different should grow in here. And I'm really curious to know if something will grow in here. Will be birthed in here, I should say. And we'll make a couple sections of this. No, we don't want to have sea. Yeah, we just want to have pretty deep shallows, though. We tried to mutate him one time, and he whatever mutated from him died. So let's maybe mutate. Where are those fish at? It's like a little. There's like schools of fish, and I don't know where they are. All right, that thing is still. Wow, that thing is extremely close to dying out. It's gonna go extinct. No, it's okay. Something will take its place. The food chain will change. Things will develop. The moment. Oh, I thought it was that. I thought it was a. Got a couple of things that are gonna go extinct. I can't even get a dinosaur. I think I've got too much ocean, maybe. Couple of these little. Okay, that's gone. Lots of things dying off. It's not good. Permanently lowers the average temperature in the cube and may appear when the average temperature is above 15. Let's do that. I think we're in desperate need of this. Okay. Cooled by 2. Soil moisture. Just curious. Just messing around here. Just to see what happens in the highlands. Okay? So it's now 38 up there. So let's see if anything... Yeah, let's see if anything happens now. I'm curious to know what's going to occur. If we had something... Okay, so there we go. Something... Codium fragile. So I think that was a plant life, right? Should be the Callium evolution? Yes. Okay, so this is the Callium thing evolved. Yeah. A seaweed that has adapted life in warm seawaters has all but replaced Calunia. Calunia is what it's called. Okay, we leveled up. Cool. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's see. Okay, let's go back out. Just let time develop. I want to see if we get any, like, trees up here. I have to imagine we might. That thing died immediately. it evolved and died right away. Everything, lots of things are going down. Okay, I was kind of hoping that something would happen over here. Okay, we got something new. Oh no, it was a cephalopod. Cool. So we now have a cephalopod right here. Oh, dude, sweet. I hope it stays around. That is so cool. Alright, so we got, at least we're getting a couple new things. Scorched Stone's still down. So what's the temp over here? 60. Okay, so 60 over here. 52. 52. It's still pretty hot over here. Alright, so let's, this is 48. So right here, I'm going to put down a, we're going to go just one of these by 10. Okay, 56 over here. 52 over here. Oh yeah, because that eliminates it, right. And I'm assuming this needs to be pretty cool up here. Raising Land's going to cool things down, so let's do that. I'm going to raise some of this up that I originally lowered because of the water. And we're just going to see if we can get some different things to happen here. It was a cool area, but it doesn't need to exist any longer. But we're getting a kind of a cool look out of it, so I'm all for that. It'd be cool to have like a river going through there eventually. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep that over there, the water source over there, until we get a river back. I'm really hoping that we get a tree that grows up there. We got plants and shrubs so far. We don't have a tree. We need a tree. I don't know what needs to happen in order to have a tree grow. Dude, the Keratites are really good. Hey, we got something new. And now, Anemolocaris. Oh my gosh. Dude, these freaking words. These words. I'm just gonna call them by the first couple of letters from now on. Dude, what? What's this thing? It's like a straight up squid looking thing. Dude! What? Dude, yes! 46 to 56C population. What? Dude, this is awesome. A large sea predator that swims in very hot waters and needs a lot of prey to survive. Oh, that's not good. It's gonna eat all my stuff. Is it actually eating that right now? Dude, it just ate that thing! It just ate it! Wow, cool, man. Wait, we can take the UI off. Look at him. Look at him. That's so cool. It's my first, cool looking sea creature. Dude, that thing's awesome looking. Sweet. Alright. Yes! I hope that thing survives and thrives. We get rid of it? Okay, we got rid of it. So now what is the temp up here? 25. There we go. That ought to do it. Okay, so it's 48 down here. We need this land to be 41, I think, in order to have that thing come back. Sure, whatever, if that thing can, if that salamander thing can come back, that we have a good spot for it to actually live and grow. Because it has to be flattened out area, I think. I think so, at least. If I remember correctly in the tutorial, that's what it said. So hopefully we can get, and like I said, at the end of this video, I'm gonna go to a challenge and show you some of the dinos, because there's a dino challenge, which is pretty cool. Flying things, some huge ducks, chickens. Okay, dude, seriously? Okay, let's see what happens here. We're gonna let time speed up. I'm just gonna see if anything occurs. We got some desert land, it looks like. Stromatolite light is doing good now. That's good to see. Nothing's growing up here. I don't know how to get anything to grow up in this area. Gonna mutate these guys. We're just experimenting right now. I'm just gonna see what happens, and then we're gonna go check out the dinosaur stuff. Alright. Let's see what occurs. Okay, Ammonite. We got a new thing, Ammonite, which will most likely die immediately, but I just want to record its information. Okay. Got lots of these things, man. Okay, here it is right here. Looks like it's another cephalopod of some kind. Uh-huh. Ammonite. Different, lives in hot seas. Okay, cool. Let's back out. See if we get anything else. We mutated a couple things. Don't know if they're gonna actually appear though. Mutated. Just mutating everything. This is glorious. Mutated. Okay. You get mutated, and let's see. You get mutated too. Okay, there we go. I've mutated so many things. I hope that we actually get some things like... I'm assuming that everything can be mutated. Okay, Coelacanth. We got a new thing. Okay. Where is he at? Look for the pink dot. Oh, here he is over here. Oh, cool. If I can actually capture him. Let's do it this way. This is easier. If we can find him. Here he is. Look at him! He's sweet looking. Cool. Okay, so we got that. Captured him. They migrated to the warm waters in search of plentiful prey. The problem with mutating things is like we might wind up actually doing damage to everything because, you know, mutated stuff probably will like eat a lot of the things that it shouldn't be eating because it's you know, I don't know, maybe it takes a little bit of time for it to actually evolve or come around. Okay, anything else? Anything else? No? Nothing else want to happen? Oh, that thing died right away. That's the problem with mutating stuff, is that it dies. River source, waterfall. I think that'll work. I think that's fine now, right? So let's see if I do the next one over. Well, they're gonna plop that down here and see what happens. And we'll just do another one. Just see if anything happens to rise now that this is a river. Okay, let's check it out and see what happens. Hopefully something will occur. Okay, we got a couple things popping up over here. Okay, yeah, we got it. You're gonna... Wait. I saw something up here. Maybe, I don't know what popped up here. It wasn't anything new, though. We got a couple things popping up here. Cyclomedusa. No, you're going up. Astroraspis. You are fluctuating so much. Maybe I can figure it out in the next episode, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and save this. And then we're going to go and check out this challenge so you guys can see what the challenge is like, because it's pretty cool. Let's go back to the title screen. Go to challenge. We've got a couple things. We've got the Pteranodon, and we've got like some dinos on here. So like your goal is to birth a Pteranodon, but I just wanted to show you what some of these things look like. Your objective is to capture Pteranodon. Cube size is mini, and at that stage of life, dinosaurs are currently multiplying. Pteranodon has already gone extinct, so you will need to revive it first. Also, you cannot use items on the cube. A seed of evolution would make this much easier. Okay. Don't use items. So the Pteranodon, for example, let's see, has... Nope, that's not it. Pteranodon? Nope. Here it is. Pteranodon. You need short a hunt. It appeared as arm and zero were first increasing the number. 39 to 49. 39 to 88 moisture. So pretty broad scales here. But check it out. Look at the dinos here. So this is like what you can get here. I mean, you can get some dinos popping up, but I have to imagine that this is like really kind of like late stage stuff here. But then you also can see like there's some trees up there. Something actually eating meat up there. What the heck was that? Hey guy. Hey little guy. Not really little. He just keeps appearing and disappearing. So we got that. We got looks like a Triceratops up here. Pretty freaking cool looking. Maybe I need to have a mini map. And then like a freaking raptor of some kind. All kinds of different things, but this is what I'm saying. You gotta like, maybe we need mini, but like look at the water here. Okay, we've got some shallows. Maybe I should take a note of this. Okay, we got some shallows, sea, deep sea. We got some shallow too here. We've got a river source flowing into the ocean. And then various things of land, lowland, and then like some upland with like palm trees. And then the other dino challenge, I'll show you. The other dino challenge actually has like pine trees growing in it. And it's like higher up. And so Tyrannosaurus. We'll check this out first, but I'll show you. You can see them back here, you know, like those are just hanging out back there. And so there's all kinds of different things. And you can see lots more water on this one. And so it really varies, I think. But here you can see, this is upland too, 16 degrees. And then we have the conifers up here. We have some palm trees down here. Got one of those lizard things there. So like, you know, just like there's just different things that you can get, but I don't know how. Maybe I should play on, both of these are on mini. Maybe I should play on mini, or maybe I need to play on like a massive scale or something. I don't know. Some stegos on this one. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys are having a great day and things are going well. I will see you guys in the next episode.